How you doing there, big boy? Good. Oh my God! Sledgehammer just became my favorite weapon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. Alpha 17 today we return. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, today I think that this Shotgun Messiah is very well within our sights for what we are trying to accomplish. And we'll go ahead, knock knock, party o'clock, or papa o'clock, I suppose, and see what we can't get out of here. Any doors unlocked by chance, please? Por favor. Nope, it appears that we gotta go ahead and break in, but that should not be too big of an issue given the fact that we have had quite the nice loot in just last episode, and we ended up finding a workbench, which is huge. I saw some of you guys saying, like, Star, I was telling you about a workbench that we actually had, like, way back over in the old town we were chilling in. The thing with that is I'm not really trying to migrate back there for a workbench. I was thinking of a workbench kind of around here, and we were able to find one right there, which is perfect for crafting up the vehicle of our dreams. Now that we have level 20, we'll go ahead and get a forge popping at some point, get the forged iron that we need, and hopefully acquire some very nice things. But for today, hello, guten tag to you, my friend. I'm hearing spooky noises. We're gonna be looting up the Shotgun Messiah, trying to get some good loot, making our way back home, and we actually got a ton of resources and improved tools from yesterday's run, so we should be able to get some really nice stuff to prepare for day 14 and make sure that it goes a little bit smoother than the last horde. Some of you guys pointed out that Star, you said you want you like my language, English is hard. It's all over the place. You said that the last horde, day 7, was smooth, and I want day 14 to go just as smooth. Well, then I did kind of realize that we did survive day 7 with kind of minimal defenses, but I guess my mind from like all the traumatic experiences actually blotted out the part where we got bum rushed by zombies. That was not the most pleasant thing in the world, let me just say. So we're gonna try and hopefully make sure our base is a little bit more protected against something like that. And hello, already liking what I'm seeing. However, I'm not liking the fact that we are gonna lose a lot of movement and a lot of stamina doing this, but YOLO, I mean, we're right by here anyway. Let's go and take down a couple of these zombies and try and see what kind of magic we can go ahead and make happen. But I hope you guys have an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that only gets more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out. Today, me, well, I had my very first of my final exams. Only 2 more to go after this, one on Friday and one on Saturday. Today's went kind of okay. Could have got better, but all in all, I'm kind of happy with how it went. Let's freaking go. The goods just continue coming. Like, I'm kind of happy with it went. It definitely could have gone better. I could have gotten a couple more questions right, I think. How did I do exactly? I don't know the score I got. Like, we didn't get our scores back or anything, but I do have a rough idea just kind of based on how confident I was, and improved fittings and an improved AK. Very nice, very nice. Now we're gonna be really slow with like no stamina because of all this like over looting that we're doing, quote unquote. So that's another thing that we gotta deal with. But yeah, so my finals went pretty okay, but I do have more to go and plenty of more to study and to do. So that is gonna be me for the next little while. Apologies if, oh mama, I don't know if we can pick up all this stuff. We might need to start like scrapping some of this. I'm sorry, it has to happen. What is this? Stone arrows? Nah, I'm good without the stone arrows. Is it raining outside or something? Dude, this is a massive store, by the way. Oh my God. You know what we might just do? We might just try to like leave some stuff behind, maybe come back here in the future, because yeah, I don't know how well this one's gonna go, and we still gotta try and attempt to run home before everything hits the fan. So we're gonna bust open this last Shotgun Messiah crate right there. We're gonna bust open some skulls as well and continue. But yeah, hopefully you guys, with any tests that you guys might have or any big things are coming up, maybe at work, maybe at whatever you are doing, maybe just you got a big taste test. You're a chef, and the chef, Gordon Ramsay, is coming to taste your food. Whatever it might be, I wish y'all nothing but the best of luck and most fan-freaking-tastic of stuff with that, with whatever big things might be coming. And on top of that, hold on, we gotta continue breaking this open. And on top of that, I wish y'all nothing but the happiest, the most fan-freaking-tastic of times, along with the most successful of things. And hello, more good things, but we're gonna leave this stuff behind, like I'm saying. I think we'll return for some of this stuff, because, oh mama, we got just one crawler, but I do want to start making my way back home because we are very over encumbered. Our inventory is filled to the brim, and that is not ideal. It's also very rainy. I feel like those fire zombies over there should start dying. Hopefully that starts happening. But also, we had a huge announcement go up yesterday in case you guys did not get a chance to catch a whiff of it. Oh, baby, the merch is officially launched. I've been working on this for the past couple of months with some super professional and dope designers. I love the way that it turned out. We went through multiple iterations of the designs, making sure that we could continuously iterate them. Hello, we got to do a bank robbery at some point. That we could continuously iterate them and just keep on making them better and better. And am I traveling the wrong way? No, I want to go this way. Yeah. Keep on making them better. I love the way that they turned out. If you guys do as well, there's going to be a link to go ahead and get them for yourself should you choose in that pinned comment down below and also within the description. We also launched Starsnipe coffee because coffee is like my lifeblood, and that's another cool project we've been working on, which is really freaking cool. And alongside that, we also partnered with the coffee company to make some very awesome coffee-themed Shotgun Rain mugs. And me being a sucker for mugs, because not just do I love coffee, I also love tea. What can I say? I'm basic like that. You know, I love all them brewed type of thingy-mabobs. Those are my preferred beverages. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Coffee and tea, they're interesting, but they're cool. But I don't know, I'm not like a teaologist or a coffeeologist, so I'm not gonna go too much in depth on that. Actually, I'm a little bit of a coffeeologist. Just last semester over here at college, I did actually, because I love coffee so much, end up taking a class on coffee, which was really cool. Learned a ton of stuff about like the history of coffee, the different strains of coffee, how they're grown, like the taste differences in different things as well. And it was really cool to be able to apply that knowledge and actually, you know, put it into the coffee, because the coffee is actually a mix of different types of beans in a certain ratio that I'm trying to keep under wraps. Don't want to spoil it or anything, but it is kind of just like built to kind of complement each other very well and give it a great taste. I already got my first package, already trying to make some cold brew with it because I'm a sucker for iced coffee. So just some exciting stuff going on IRL, like super stressful stuff with finals, which is no bueno, but at least on the other hand, we do have some awesome things like that going on as well. And let's make sure we're being a little bit productive too and chopping down some trees while we are at it. And ooh, we got some plastic over there that they want, but I don't want that plastic, not at the moment. And yeah, it takes a lot to swing this axe, so maybe we'll just try to sprint our way home and then we'll focus on getting some stuff, because we still got a little bit to go. Like, I think we'll make it in time. I'm not too worried about that, but yeah, definitely want to let you guys know about those things in case you are a coffee drinker. There is Starsnipe coffee. You can go ahead and cop, and on top of it, there is a mug. Even if you don't like coffee, mugs are very good beverage containers, so you might very well enjoy that. But also the merch and stuff. I already ordered my first batch. I'm so excited to get it in. We got hoodies, long shirts, t-shirts. It's just dope stuff. I love the designs too. They turned out awesome. They're not just like our logo or anything. They actually turned out like super unique, because we had the designers actually like kind of work towards something that incorporates Starsnipe and kind of like everything we're about, the games we play, but also kind of make it its own thing. And it turned out super cool. One's kind of like low-key, little logo in the corner, and then the other one's kind of like a bit more boom, like out there, like a big old smack dab in the middle type shirt. But both the designs are super cool. The colors on the shirts match them super well, and the quality of them is A1, because we're not just working through like some random company like Teespring where it's like, oh, generic, make your own stuff. But like, I partnered with More Yellow to make some awesome stuff happen, and they actually went through and got like our own suppliers, supplying agreements, and got this whole pipeline to make this stuff come to fruition from scratch. So a lot of work went behind it, so sorry if I'm talking about it a little bit, but it's been something that's been going on for a while between the coffee and the merch. I've been working on this for months and keeping it completely under wraps. And it's just awesome to be able to announce it, so cut me a little bit of slack. I'm sorry, but if you guys want those, go ahead and cop them. But back onto the topic of 7 days, and hopefully y'all having a fan-freaking-tastic day that only gets better from here on out. We have almost arrived at home. Bless up, baby. It's been a little bit of a minute. We got to go and find the well, and then we do have all these wood frames that we got a little bit of time here to potentially start constructing our base, because after this nighttime, it is going to be day 13. And at day 13, that is where the things might get interesting, but not in a good way. Day 13 is when potentially bad thing. Well, not bad things, but that's when kind of like time's starting to catch up on us. We do need to fortify our base to the best of our ability on the ASAP. And did I miss where my house is? I think I did. God dang it, it's up to the north, isn't it? I always get confused in this neighborhood, man. That's the house I'm looking for. The house that has a freaking bridge between the garage and the house. I can't say I've ever seen a house with a bridge to its garage, but they're doing some interesting architectural work here, and keep it up. Be different. Yeah, I'm different. If 2 Chainz ever taught me anything, it is that I am indeed different, and god dang it, I'm proud of it. I'm fan-freaking-tastic about it, and trying to spread that positivity. But okie dokie, let's start popping these down. Here's what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of 4 slots of open room. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 slots of open room, and then we will start kind of building out this way. And just try to give this well a little bit of room. Not make it super crazy or anything, because as weird as this sounds, I am totally planning on keeping the well within the design of our house. It's not going to be going anywhere. We might need to get some more wooden frames crafted up, but that's we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. We got a good amount from our tool adventure, which is very good, very good. But for now, I'm just trying to build up the perimeter. We'll also put those iron doors down, which is going to be nifty, and we are going to want to fortify this place with some spikes. I also don't know how high we want to make these walls. That's another thing I'm kind of just kind of trying to keep my eyes peeled on, because I do know that zombies can jump now, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. So maybe we try to go with like 3 high or so. I think that's a decent height, I'd say. Oh mama, we got a dude right over there. Hold on, can I snipe this guy? Hello, would you like a bow in the face? Well, you're getting a bow in the face. Oh, that was not in his face. Boop. Oh, how did I miss that? Come on. Aim down the sights. Aim down the sights. There we go. Boop. Hey, big hit. How are you still surviving, dude? I am sending steel arrows. Oh, my God. The parkour god. Oh, he's headbutting the table, too. Ooh. Too bad I'm headbutting your head with an arrow. Oh, can you die, please, sir? Like, nighttime's about to come. I was not expecting this to take this long, and I'm a little bit concerned. This dude is eating arrows. Is anyone seeing this? There we go. Oh my god. All right, well, we got the little blueprint over here for the base. Please don't break. Oh, dude, every time I go down here, I'm scared that I'm gonna break more limbs. It's always my fear. But for now, let's kind of get down here, keep it chill. We started building up the stuff up top side, which is nice. There we go, start crouching. We do have our mining helmets, so we can actually see at night, which is really nice, because as soon as we get some more armor, get our health kind of built up a little bit, potentially level up some perks, which actually, do we have some perks? No, we don't. We're close. But level up our perks a little bit. We can start kind of doing more nighttime adventures. You guys might notice that so far we haven't done too much in terms of the nighttime adventures, and the big reason for that is I don't want to die more, guys, okay? Especially because we haven't put down that new bedroll, and I'm thinking we might wait until, like I'm saying, I think the game plan right now, survive day 14, then migrate over here, establish a little bit of a base, put down a sleeping bag, and then check out the Shotgun Rain factory. Why is that? Well, the reason for that is because I hear from what you guys are saying, it appears that it is pretty tough and pretty hard, and I don't just want to wander in there, die, and respawn all the way over there. So we're going to try to get a little base established so we can actually respawn close to where we died, head back in, have some weapons available, and there's a trader over there as well that we can work with. And also, that town is pretty close to there, which is another trader. Like, we're about the same distance, actually. We got to make a pit stop over to that guy at some point, too, and also knock out another quest we got somewhere. But those are all bridges we'll cross when the time comes, as long as we don't burn them first, because we're kind of pyromaniacs when it comes to burning bridges in the last day. Not last day, 7 days. I'm sorry! I get those names mixed up. Cut me some slack. They both have the word days in them, okay? But for the bicycle, you guys can see that we need to craft up the chassis, which is going to be taking 5 forged iron. At the moment, we only have 3 at our disposal. If we could bring that up to 5, we might be able to actually do this without even crafting up a forge, which would be ideal. So we gotta hope that maybe we could find some more forged iron. If any of you guys know easy peasy ways of finding forged iron outside of the forge, like good spots to loot, I'm guessing hardware stores are gonna be a good place to check out. But if any of you guys know about any such good locations we could check out, go ahead and feel free to let me know in that comment section down below, because we just need 2 more forged iron. We already have the handlebars. I think we have some duct tape somewhere. If not, we should be able to craft. You guys can see we got the leather, we got the parts, and then from there we just need more parts, which we got, and we might need 1 more wheel, but I don't think wheels are too hard. We just have to try and gather some of the wheels on the ground, which is usually a good amount, so I'm not too concerned about that. But yeah, we do not have any more forged iron over here. But, okay, what does this improve fittings? That is a mod for armor that gives us 2% extra mobility. That is not a lot of mobility, but okay. Can I put that, actually, on my mining helmet by chance? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold up. First things first that we gotta do, we gotta try and put some of this stuff away. There's a ridiculous amount of stuff that has got to go, lads, including some of this kind of like lesser meds. I'll keep the first aid bandages with us, though. Those are pretty nifty. We got our food and whatnot that we'll leave with us. Continue putting some of these things away, silver nuggets and whatnot. These things will stay with us. A couple of the not as good guns we can also put away. We can ultimately sort these as well, and make sure to get the best ammo. Some of you guys also said that the steel ammo is actually worse than normal ammo, so that is something. I guess I got that confused. I guess that, yeah, this is better. I just never saw steel ammo before, so I'm like, ooh, steel, because steel's a pretty good resource in this game, so it just kind of caught me off guard. But that is a new type of ammo in Alpha 17, I believe. It's easier to craft, and as you guys can see, we got a good amount of it, so we will be able to use that when the time comes. And, ooh, is that a better? Yeah, I think we just got a better AK too. Very nice, very nice. Got some coffee beans over here, some other stuff we could put away. I'll continue putting away pretty much most of this jazz. I'll leave some of the construction tools with us, though, because I'm planning on leaving those and actually using those as soon as the sun does come up. Steel crossbow bolts, we ain't in dire need of those either. The leather I will keep. Roids can go away. That bow's got a little bit more durability, so I'll actually swap that out. Put in the ammo. Dude, we are getting a nice stockpile of 7.62. We'll have the ammo to take down this next horde. Hopefully, it'd be awesome if there's like, is there an extended mag for the AK? I feel like there might be. I don't know. Because we haven't really found a lot of mods. Like, we found a couple here or there, but that's actually going to be dope if there is an extended mag, because last time, things kind of hit the fan because we had to reload the AK. And the problem is, when you start a reload animation, you can't switch a gun or switch to another gun until that animation finishes, which actually why we got screwed last time. Unless maybe it was just like a glitch, we got unlucky, whatever it might have been. But let's put the shells away. We're getting a nice stockpile of shotgun rain too. Dude, things are just coming up Millhouse. Let's just leave it at that. Let's start putting away everything that we can. Eggs, White River supplies. No, we want to keep those supplies. Arrows. I'm just trying to also like put these things away so then we could stack them as well. But for now, I think that's looking pretty good. We'll put the pistol away too somewhere. I think we could get away with that. Let's just organize the bag. We got the tools here ready to go. And actually, another thing I'll do, I'll have that 9mm with us. And I'll actually put the shotgun away. Just so, in case of emergency, we got a couple things we could use. We got, obviously, the compound bow, which is always very nice, especially with that steel ammo. But we also got the SMG here and the pistol, which we could swap on over to the hotbar. I actually want to toss the sledgehammer over here. I'm not sure if these are both blunt weapons. The sledgehammer might be like its own class of weapons, like a heavy weapon. Am I correct in saying that? Yeah, heavy weapons like sledgehammers. So I don't know if that qualifies as... Actually, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of stay down. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, because that's like clubs. Okay. But if we want to continue using the sledgehammer, which I might be down for, there's actually a pretty good perk that we could invest within. We also got this stuff over here that has not respawned. They're all looking to put it to empty. Some of you guys did say something I should try to do here is actually to test whether the storage chest will respawn loot, and that is to put a little bit in there, and then worst case, we'll actually, if that thing ever disappears, we'll know that it's not safe to put our loot in there. But I don't know how much we got to know that, because the game plan is probably to move out from here in a little bit. Like I was saying, I'd love to go topside right now, but at the same time, I'd love to not do that, because that's how we gonna die. I'm just trying to make sure we didn't like miss out on anything. Did we ever get into this room actually? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold door, hold door, hold door. let's go and check that out. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you want to see, any tips or tricks or anything you want to see done within the game, go ahead and let me know in that comment section down below. I'm always checking that comment section for any feedback y'all might have, any suggestions. Maybe you guys know some nifty tips or tricks, new stuff introduced within Alpha 17 that I'm not necessarily aware of yet. I'm more than happy to utilize it and to spread the good word of it, because then more of us can be putting it to use, you know? But I think all in all, we are looking pretty good. I think I might just need to try to like chill through the night here, and then when daytime comes, start doing a little bit of building. I think that's the game plan, so I will talk to y'all in a sec. And with the daytime rising, a new day dawns upon us, where it is time for us to make some of those marvelous changes and continue the progress on our above ground base. Also, we're whipping out the Sledgehammer for the very first time, so come on over here, zombies. I got a whole ton of cement on a stick with your name on it. I heard zombies up here, man. They were breaking stuff. I think they're just having like a party over here and going ham up in there, man. This is like the party shed out here. Like, come on, move into the party house at least. How you doing there, big boy? Good. Oh my God. Sledgehammer just became my favorite weapon. That. Yeah. Yeah. If I had a face cam, you guys would just see the goofiest smile on my face right now. This is amazing. This is why I love the Sledgehammer. And now that we're in Alpha 17 and we have access to, well, the power attack, it may use literally half of our stamina, but that was a one-hitter quitter. I made that dude do a freaking backflip. I've never made anyone do a backflip in freaking 7 days. That's usually a last down earth shotgun rain type of deal. That is not something we've done too much over here, so I'm liking Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer good? Yeah. If you guys want to see more Sledgehammer, hit the like on that video. If this video gets 5 likes, I think we'll keep on using the Sledgehammer. So lofty goal, I know, but I believe in the most fan-freaking-tastic community across all of YouTube. It's a bring it. It's a fruition. Now, Zen, here's what I think we're going to actually ultimately end up doing is kind of incorporating the shed over here kind of into the base. So this is what I'm thinking we do. This is not gonna be the most fortified of bases, do not get me wrong, but I do think we have the blueprint for something kind of cool over here. We're going to up that. Can we get double doors? Is that really a thing? If not, I'm gonna do it anyway because iron doors are pretty nice. So I don't know, might as well. Maybe we could, oh, actually, you know what we could do? Get a little bit of a double layerage going on. Yeah, okay, not too shabby. So we'll have this nice little outpost. In worst case, I know that we're going to be moving out of here, guys, but at the very worst, it's going to be nice to have a base to call home within this town, because that means if we're ever going out doing scouting runs, doing loot runs, because there are some pretty nice buildings in this area, we will have a place to call home that's pretty secure. So it's not going to be our permanent base or our ultimate base, but it's going to be a nifty little outpost, especially given the fact it's going to be underground, like at least a lot of it. I think that's like a really cool part of it too. So without further ado, let's continue that exact same construction. And why don't we get like 50 more wooden frames up in here? I think we should have enough wood. Priority number 1 is to get the structures and everything built up. And then from there, we'll try and actually have, whatchamacall, we'll try and reinforce them with like spikes and whatnot as well. But for now, this is a pretty nifty construction project we got going. And like I'm saying, I'm not making this our full base because it's also going to be like super crowded over here. Like I'm living like a goddamn hobbit. Can't really like if these were like mystery blocks, I'd be getting a hella coins from jumping Mario style, but we ain't playing Mario today. No, we playing some 7 days, baby. Not to be confused with last day, even though I always make that confusion. I have literally always done it. Ever since I've started playing Last Day on Earth, it has always happened because they just have the same type of name, you know? A big word, a big part of the name is the word day, and that just throws me off, man. Bamboozles me. Same thing happens in Last Day on Earth. There's an enemy called the big one. There's an enemy called the blind one. I will call them each other intermittently, man. Like it depends. If it's a Wednesday, big one's getting called the blind one. If it's a Thursday, blind one's getting called the big one. You know, it's just nonstop confusion like that. If there are many words in common, or just a big word in common, such as days, y'all gotta cut me some slack, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Alrighty then, and here we're gonna need to have this. I need even more. God dang, bruh. All right, let's try and get 50 of those bad boys really quickly. Luckily, we can craft them pretty quick. and try to build this up kind of in this style. There we go. A little bit more that way, just because we do need this to be elevated so we can get into here in the first place. And definitely work in progress on the construction front. I do not deny that, but it's a nice work in progress. We might need to get some more wood, but again, it's good that we started building this early because we still have an entire day after this. But hopefully you guys like the base design. If you guys have anything you might want to chime in with, by the way, for what you might want to see the base do, go ahead and feel free to let your boy know in that thing known as that comment section down below. And while you're down there, maybe check out those links for that marvelous new merch and coffee and mugs. Think you might enjoy. I'm just kind of putting that out there. Yeah, okay. But let's go. Let's whip out this claw hammer and let's start upgrading these things because we got hella wood. Oh, what? I thought the claw hammer was a one-hitter upgrade. Dude, it's up to a 3-hit? All right, hold up. We grabbing, first off, let's hope that we're not grabbing death by the ankles, because every time I'm scared to death to go down here, because I fell down here once. Our leg is never the same. But we did have some nail guns. Nail guns should be instant upgrades, because apparently these aren't. I thought the claw hammer used to be, at least, but maybe I'm crazy. I suppose the nail gun is that which we want, and we definitely have a nail gun somewhere, right? Hey, of course we do. Let's go and toss that over, and I'll put the pistol away too, man. Like, if we gotta use a gun, SMG or no whammy. Or no whammy on the SMG. Or whatever sequence of words makes those words make the most sense. Just pretend I said them in that order. That's usually what I bank on anyway when words are coming out of my mouth, man. It's like a crapshoot, just trying to see what comes out, what makes sense. And sometimes marvelous things happen. But alrighty, is this the... There we go. This is the one-click upgrade. And this is what... this is what is going to expedite the process by quite a little bit, and we're only going to be upgrading this 2 times. We could upgrade it with our iron too. Maybe we'll upgrade like by the doors. Dude, that noise, listen to that. Oh my god, upgrading iron just sounds like, dude, you can hear the bass behind that. Oh my god, if we were in like a bass boosted car right now, our ears, they would be, I don't think they'd be working, man. They'd be done so, but I think that'll be the game plan. Kind of upgrade these over here with a little bit of iron, because usually zombies are drawn towards doors. So we might want to take advantage of that and just make sure that this is kind of in decent shape. I think what we're going to try to do as well is actually stay topside. Hopefully not too many zombies can get us from up there. But I think the game plan is, oh no, this is uneven. Oh no. Oh man, my OCD is definitely gonna kick in with that. I should have had like a 3-wide doorway or something, but that's all good. Let's go, let's get those relocked. Let's maybe just do a little bit of hardcore parkour. And from there we go, we can go and get this upgraded. And I think the game plan for now is just going to be to continue doing this. And I think from here, we're going to go with the double upgrade. We still have a good amount of wood, so I actually feel pretty good about this. I feel like the roof we could leave as like just level 1 wood for the most part. We don't need to go too ham on that, but you guys can already see the base starting to kind of come together. And why don't we start doing some spikes as well? So we could start kind of seeing what the finished product is going to look like. I'm thinking, let's minimum, I want 40. Oh man, all right, we'll go with 40. Leaves us with like 300 wood. We can definitely get more wood. We got the steel axe, and we actually have inventory room and stamina now, so pretty big improvement on that part. But we pretty much have one side of our base nice and upgraded to where we want it to be, and it's a good place to be in. We're definitely gonna have spikes, maybe even like too high over here. That might be a decent game plan. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for that to go one more. Put the hunting knife away, put the spikes over here, and the game plan will be a little something like this, because then when the zombies try to walk straight into it, they're just gonna be walking into death, boys. Into a whole ton of it. There we go, and then we can get those. I'm gonna wait for one more to pop in. I just want the spikes to stay here, because if we use up all of them, we have no spikes in our inventory, and they just automatically go to our inventory, I'm pretty sure. I just want to keep them kind of ready to go in the hotbar, get a couple more upgrades, and kind of bask in the beauty that is slowly beginning to assemble. And it's gonna be a really nice little, it's gonna be a formidable outpost, especially because worst comes to worst, we got a little rabbit hole we could dive down into and hold off from there. Hopefully with a lot of guns. I think that is gonna be the backup plan. We got a little hidey hole. All right, we're gonna be playing whack-a-mole, except on a zombie apocalypse type of scale, not just on a mini game type of scale. And god dang it, I accidentally put that out a little bit too far. That's not ideal. My OCD is going to kill me if I don't do something about that, so actually, never mind, our base is already pretty uneven, so my OCD is going to be killing me anyway. That's besides the point, though. The point is we probably want to have some stuff over here. We'll go with like 2 layers of spikes. I think that's decent. Yeah, I like what we're doing there. So that's like kind of a little rough blueprint, I think, of what the game plan is to do with these spikes. And we'll also go and kind of toss those over there a little bit too high. And the base is starting to come along very nicely. Just don't pay attention to the other half of the base. The other half, it's a work in progress. Under construction. Under construction. And I guess we'll make the roof kind of like this too. I don't want the roof to be like completely different. I think going with the 2 levels of upgrades everywhere is pretty decent. And hey, we can actually upgrade this stuff too. Not too shabby. We can't upgrade that for whatever reason, but I'll just upgrade what I can. Try to make this look cool, try to make it match, and I think it's doing exactly that. Come on, let's get one more upgrade on the wooden frame, and bada boom, bada bang. I almost jumped on the spikes, that could have been bad. Here we have a kind of just sneak peek into the base and how it's coming along. It is only 9 a.m. on this day as well, and all in all, it's still looking pretty decent, so there you guys have a look. Initial look, that is, at the base and its design and our defenses. And I think, like I'm saying, we're gonna be chilling up top side. Hopefully zombies can't leap up there. Worst case, we do need to probably develop some sort of a hidey hole. Maybe, oh, you know what we could do? Is there a trap door? What's it called? Is it like a hatch? Is that the word I'm looking for? There we go. Yes, sir. We can go ahead and get an iron hatch. So a vault hatch, that looks dope, but that's gonna take a lot. That's taking steel, god dang. We'll go and get an iron hatch up in here too, and we'll try and build some sort of a hatch, maybe in the well, and we'll kind of like, oh, we could extend the ladder. Oh, okay, hold up, detour. I need to make this happen. It's just too great of an idea, except, oh, the ladders are kind of facing the wrong way, so hold up. First things first, gotta upgrade these. Next things next, got to break this over here. Come on, baby. All right, let's power swing. God dang it. Of course, that leaves it with a little bit. All right, we still got a little bit more up there to break, and then, if I am not mistaken, we're also gonna upgrade this, so my OCD does not get the best of me. Hey, look at that. Looking pretty swifty, if you ask me. And let's go and get those ladders. There we go. Wooden ladders. We'll go with like 5 of them. Yeah, we're starting to run a bit low on wood, so we do need a wood adventure here in a bit too. But let's go and we need to put them down starting there. Bada boom and bada bang. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. The built-in way of accessing our base. Little ladder just jutting out from the top. We can go down here, and I really hope I don't break my leg doing that. Beautiful. It's like one giant shaft. I've never been so happy to see a shaft in my life until this day. And here we are. Let's go ahead and make sure that our shaft is nice and upgraded too. We don't want this thing to be looking uneven. And actually, I think we're doing a pretty good job like revamping this thing. Ooh, yes, we could even upgrade these things. I'm upgrading them to iron just because it looks cool. I hope you guys understand. Can I upgrade these? No, it's gonna take cobble. If we could get some cobble, we could make that come to fruition. But for now, let's just kind of, whoop, there we go. We gotta sneak in there to kind of snipe that like nobody's business. A 1, a 2, and our base is looking rather upgraded. How about you? Look at that, man. Dope sauce. All right, but with that said, with that done, I think that is going to go ahead and start bringing it end to this episode of 7 Days to Die with some very nice progress being made on our base. We got the method of getting up to the roof. Maybe we'll do like, is there like railing? Is that a thing? Like we could do some crude wood railing. We need like a saw blade. What? I don't even know what we need there. We could do like some wood railing that maybe will like protect us. So if you guys have any suggestions for stuff we should incorporate into the base, certain traps, anything like that, feel free to let me know down below. And while you're down there, cop a peek at the merch, at the coffee, at the mugs, and go ahead and be the fan-freaking-tastic snipe gang that I know that y'all are. Tongue being twisted all over the place, and should you choose to rep it out in the world, that merch and whatnot will be a great way of doing so. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. This was an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one.